Okay. Last couple of things I want to mention here. Carlee Russell. Have you been keeping track of this whole Carlee Russell case?
A little bit, to the point where I was like,
Right now,
started to make me raise my eyebrow.
Yeah, there was a lot of what do you call it? One of these going on in the background.
I'm raising the most eyebrows when you know me.
Right,
I'm a conspiracy theorist.
So for the people who are living under a rock, or for the people who are like watching from Canada because they don't put Canadian news on the internet like that anymore. Boop, boop. Carlee Russell, she was a woman in let me see exactly what state she's in, but she was a 25-year-old woman, or is a 25-year-old woman, right? She called somebody she called the police when she was on the highway. Okay, so she's in Alabama. All right, I got a story here courtesy of Global News. Alabama police have poured cold water on the kidnapping claims of Carlee Russell, the 25-year-old woman who said she was abducted last week while trying to help a toddler on the side of the highway. Okay, it's a bizarre story that's captured the interest around the globe after Russell, nursing student, disappeared last Thursday shortly after calling 911 to report seeing a barefoot child walking alone on an Alabama interstate. Wow. When the police responded to the call, they found no signs of a toddler, but did find Russell's car along with her personal belongings, including a wig, cell phone, and purse. Traffic cameras from the area showed the police believe that her car slowing down and stopping alongside the highway with the blinkers on, but Russell and the snacks she had just purchased at Target were nowhere to be found. Okay. On Saturday night, 49 hours after her disappearance and following an unfruitful statewide search, okay, Russell returned home on foot.
The eyebrow.
Right? Hold on. We can get another
eyebrow razor.
So, in the days since, however, the story behind Russell's disappearance has only gotten more baffling as the police tried to make sense of the happening. On Wednesday afternoon, police shared the press conference and told the detectives of her reappearance that she was abducted from the side of the interstate by two people and held until able to escape. Okay. This is the
I don't know. Did you see where the clout thing comes into play?
I think. I'm not positive. Mic check 1, 2.
Everybody good with microphones? Department, members of surrounding local law enforcement agencies, the FBI, Secret Service, United States Marshals, and ALEA for their assistance in this case. We said from the evening of July 13th.
Toddlers, maybe 3 or 4?
This is the phone call.
Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them? 4280. No, they're still. Hold on. Where on 410 are you? I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Met, to get off by the Hoover Met. Okay, so you're before the exit? Yes. Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Okay, towards Tuscaloosa or toward 280? Towards Tuscaloosa. Okay, and was the child on the left or right side? On the right side. Were they walking northbound or southbound? They're walking towards Tuscaloosa. Walking southbound.
So she's reporting to the 911 call. She's seeing this child walking southbound on the highway. Okay?
Yeah.
She pops back up 49 hours later. Now, from what they're saying now in the investigation of some of the evidence that was released, she was looking up different things like how the oldest age that you can be for an Amber Alert to be conducted.
Yeah.
How long before an Amber Alert, before an Amber Alert can be made.
Yeah.
She looked up the movie Taken.
Wow.
In their Google search.
Wow. She didn't even watch it. She just looked it up.
I don't know. She might have watched the movie, right?
Better have.
To get some tips on how to disappear.
Yeah.
But she just popped back up 49 hours later on foot, back at the crib.
Ready to go.
What do you think of this? Do you think this is a real story? Like, period. Like, you think that any of this happened?
This is where clout chasing, again, looking for attention. It's a drug. You didn't get it. You go crazy. They're junkies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's how it is, man. Like, I feel like she's looking for, like, there was a call and she was looking for attention. She's trying to get somebody's attention. You know what I mean? Like, and it's gone too far.
I don't mean it that way. I mean, do you think that this whole story, period, like, she's an actor on it, everybody's an actor on it?
And they're giving us a live, but they're giving it to us in like a kind of a live way.
We're getting a full bullshit distraction right in front of our eyes. Like, I'm talking crisis actors. Like, because you're telling me that the parents ain't been like, yo, our kid.
Push the button. Push that button, dog. Push that button. I almost took you. I took that serious. But this is the
not that she's
side.
lying. She's telling her lines perfectly. She's doing all her parts exactly how she's supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Set off this whole thing, ray-tay-tay-tay, but there's a whole bigger plan in play, and like none of this shit is real.
Yeah, because Hollywood's closed right now. So
Listen,
this is how you make independent films.
Well, listen, there's also another argument that I've heard people talk about on other podcasts.
Yeah.
About, Black women being abducted, like on a serious note, right? Black women women get abducted in the United States on a crazy rate, right? However, with the percentage of Black people that there are in America, compared to just people, period, per capita, more Black women go missing.
Yeah.
So when this woman did this whole hoax, it kind of set people backwards because it's like, or set our people backward because it's like, fam, we keep on telling you Black women go missing, and now this bitch is just making up a whole story
and getting away with it.
Right?
Well, not really, but
that's the thing. Like, should there be any arrest laid? Like, fam, a lot of resources were used for this. Like, to do a statewide search. You know how much money that costs?
But then you feel like it's a movie, and it's like they're distracting us from really what's really about to go on in their country.
Like what's really happening? Like this is a wild story, but we were all not forced to, but pretty much forced to, if you pay attention to any news outlet, to pay attention to this, bro.
Yeah, so I was more thinking like they have more issues with aliens when it comes to those type of people. Like they got an issue with the alien thing, right? So when she got taken by two people, they probably zapped her, gave her that Men in Black thing, like, and then she thought she wasn't abducted or something. Then, you know what I mean? Like they took something off of her, took something from her. I don't know.
Like, where's the kid?
But where's the kid? That's what I wanted to ask you from the jump. Where's this kid?
There was no kid, fam. She said there was a kid on the highway, but there was no kid.
Yeah.
Right?
That's where I was like, kind of like, is there a mental issue now involved? Was there drugs involved? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
So why isn't any of her people speaking out? This is what I'm saying. Nobody's like, yo.
They're probably like, yo, we're done with this crazy bitch.
You're telling me she don't got one parent, one cousin or something who like, yo, Carlee, she can be like this, or she ain't nothing like that. You guys should chill. She was, she really went through it. Nobody's defending her, fam, or nobody's not defending her. So you know what I'm saying?
That's where the movie, that's where the conspiracy theory comes in. Like, is this a flipping movie?
This is all shit. Like, listen, don't Alex Jones us, okay?
Yeah.
Because the last person who said that everything was all a hoax and these are crisis actors, they hit him for almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But fam, what if this whole thing is bullshit?
That's toying with people's emotions now.
Fam, it's just distracting us. That's all it's really doing.
Fam, like that's crazy because what's really going on is we see people right now downtown homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
well, that's the next story I got right there.
But sorry, I didn't even.
Right there. You're right. Well, shit, you caught it, bro.
Good. But like, that's the distraction.
Yeah.
Now I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about this little crazy bitch. Nah. What it is the strength. You can't even let that happen. Like, I can't let, what's his name? Soros? The guy who conducts all those things?
Oh, George Soros?
Yeah. Isn't he the guy who did like the walk, what's it called? You know when South Americans were coming into America?
Oh, the whole immigration thing?
Yeah, but they were all walking. They were all on like They were walking there.
Oh, when they were crossing the Mexican border and stuff like that?
And they had the big groups of people. I heard that was actual stock footage. Like, those are all actors. And it's from this one guy named George Soros, right?
Yeah.
This is where, like, he could probably now be doing, like, mini things like this. Like, okay, let's do this to distract people while the Chinese are moving in more flipping into America now. You know what I'm saying?
Hiding a spaceship or whatever the y'all doing over there, bro.
Right. Or it's just like straight up, you got really abducted by human looking aliens that have,
fam.
you know, like morphed into us and like, that's a conspiracy theory side to it, right? But it could be flipping true, right? Because it's America right now, and I think they've let in every flipping type of demon in there.
Well, they're giving her like the Jussie Smollett label and all that. They're calling her Carlee Smollett, all types of things. So like, then I'm listening. Don't get me wrong. I know people are like, yo, so you trying to wish jail on? Like, I'm not trying to wish jail on or anything like that. But like, they did lock up the Jussie Smollett guy for playing them, bro.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Like, what do you mean? There was no guys who beat you up. Like, they were actors. Well, you know, those guys were on Vlad TV like 2 months ago.
And then being like, we're actors.
You know what I'm saying?
He paid us.
Like, what did they, 500 or $5,000 or whatever?
To beat him up.
Yeah. So like, this whole thing right here, it kind of falls under the same category.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's when, because there's a strike. And I'm telling you, and you can't make independent films right now. Even if they're on strike, you cannot even do that, right? Because it's the actor strike, right?
Yeah.
So you can't work. So I don't know. Some people are probably like breaking the law, but I can't see them going that far.
Listen, fam, this woman went and she did a bunch of wild stuff to get away with I don't know what, but something else happened. You know what I'm saying?
Something else happened. She hid something.
We love hip hop.